Imagine waking up one day in your 30s with zero debt, a fat investment portfolio, and the freedom to travel anywhere, work anywhere, live anywhere. Sounds impossible? It's not, but only if you start now. Most people waste their 20s thinking they have plenty of time to figure money out. But here's the scary truth. Every bad habit you build now will cost you hundreds of thousands later. Think about it. A single $200 a month investment in your 20s could grow into $500,000 by retirement. Miss that window and you'll be chasing your tail for decades. This video isn't just another budget and save lecture. I'm going to give you 10 real, actionable habits that rich 20-somethings use. And yes, I'll throw in a few uncomfortable truths. But here's the deal. You have to watch until the end because habit number 10 is the make-or-break wealth move that almost no one talks about, but every millionaire uses. And fair warning, if you skip ahead, you're basically robbing your future self. And your future self is going to be very, very mad. So grab your coffee, put your phone on Do Not Disturb, and let's get started. Because every second you wait is costing you money. Literally. The journey. 10. Habits for wealth in your 20s. Pay yourself. First, before you pay bills, before you buy groceries, before you even look at Amazon, take a percentage of your income and put it straight into savings or investments. Why? Because money left in your checking account is just dying to escape. And trust me, it will. This is not save whatever's left. This is save first, spend what's left. The rich don't wait to see if they can save. They make it automatic. Set up an automatic transfer on payday so you never even see that money in your spending account. Out of sight, out of temptation. Think about it. If you save $300 a month starting at 22, you'll have nearly $1 million by retirement without doing anything else. Pattern interruption. Still think skipping Starbucks will make you rich? Nah, this will. Cliffhanger to next point. But here's the thing. Saving money isn't enough if you keep letting it sit there doing nothing. Invest early and consistently. If you think investing is too risky in your 20s, you're already behind. The real risk is letting inflation quietly eat your cash while you wait for the right time. The earlier you invest, the more compound interest works like magic for you. Example, $10,000 invested at 22 grows to $320,000 by age 60 with just average returns. Wait until 32? You'll end up with less than half that. Start small, index funds, ETFs, retirement accounts like a Roth IRA. Automate contributions, so investing becomes as routine as paying rent. And no, you don't need to time the market. Time in the market beats timing the market every single time. Pattern interruption. If Warren Buffett says he can't time the market, what makes you think you can? Cliffhanger. But even if you invest early, you can still stay broke if you ignore this next habit. Live below your means. Lifestyle creep is the silent wealth killer of your 20s. You get a raise and suddenly you need a nicer car, bigger apartment, fancier clothes. Rich people upgrade their assets before their lifestyle. Poor people upgrade their lifestyle before they have assets. Living below your means doesn't mean living poorly. It means making intentional spending decisions. The difference between a $400 car payment and a $0 car payment invested over 10 years could be over $100,000. Ask yourself, do I want this now, or do I want freedom later? Pattern interruption. Spoiler, freedom feels way better than leather seats. Cliffhanger. But to live below your means, you first have to understand where your money's actually going. Track every dollar. You can't improve what you don't measure. Most people think they know where their money goes until they track it and realize $300 a month is disappearing into takeout and subscription creep. Use a budgeting app, spreadsheet, or even pen and paper. Categorize every expense, no cheating. Seeing your spending in black and white forces you to make smarter decisions. It also helps you spot money leaks you didn't even notice. Pattern interruption. Your bank statement is like your diet log. It tells the truth even when you lie to yourself. Cliffhanger. Once you start tracking, you'll realize you can free up way more money. And that's when the real fun begins. Build multiple income streams. Relying on one job is like standing on one leg. The second you get knocked, you're down. The wealthy rarely depend on a single source of income. Side hustles, freelancing, online businesses, investments, all can create extra cash flow. Even an extra $200 a month invested could add 6 figures to your net worth over time. And the best part? Extra income lets you invest more without cutting your lifestyle. Pattern interruption. You don't need a second job, you need a second income. Cliffhanger. But here's the catch. Making more money won't help if you don't protect it. Avoid bad debt. Like the plague. Credit card debt is like a financial vampire. It drains your wealth quietly while you sleep. Interest rates of 20% plus are nearly impossible to outrun with investments. Use credit cards only if you can pay them in full every month. Student loans? Pay them strategically. Target high-interest ones first. Car loans, payday loans, and personal loans? Avoid unless absolutely necessary. Pattern interruption. If it depreciates and you're paying interest on it, it's eating your future alive. Cliffhanger. Now that you know what to avoid, let's talk about how to protect the wealth you're building. Build an emergency fund. Unexpected expenses aren't a matter of if, they're when. A broken laptop, a car repair, a medical bill. Without savings, you'll turn to high-interest debt. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a separate account. This isn't money to invest. It's money to keep you from falling backwards. Pattern interruption. Your emergency fund is like a parachute. You don't think about it until you really need it. Cliffhanger. But safety nets are just the beginning. If you want to build serious wealth, you need this next habit. Continuously educate yourself about money. The average millionaire reads financial books, listens to wealth podcasts, and learns from mentors. Your income will never exceed your knowledge for long. Follow credible finance channels, learn about taxes, investing, and entrepreneurship. The more you know, the more confident you become in making big money decisions. Pattern interruption. Netflix is fun, but Netflix won't pay your retirement. Cliffhanger. But knowledge alone isn't enough. You have to take this crucial step. Network with ambitious people. Your income will often mirror the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Surround yourself with people who talk about ideas, opportunities, and investments, not just gossip and weekend plans. Join professional groups, online communities, and attend events. Pattern interruption. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Cliffhanger. And finally, the habit that ties everything together and turns you into the type of person who actually stays rich. Focus on long-term goals over instant gratification. This is the master habit. Everything in your 20s will try to pull you toward quick wins and fast pleasures. But every dollar you delay spending today grows into a freedom dollar tomorrow. Build patience. Practice saying no. Reward yourself with progress, not just purchases. This habit turns being rich into staying rich for life. Pattern interruption. Short-term pleasure is fun. Long-term freedom is unbeatable. The payoff in AMP. Call to action. So here's the truth. Building wealth in your 20s isn't about luck. It's not about being born into money or landing the perfect job. It's about habits. Boring, consistent, repeatable habits that snowball over time. Most people will watch this video, feel inspired, and do nothing. But the 1% who take action, they'll look back in 10 years and realize this was the turning point. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. Start now. Pay yourself first, invest early, and focus on the long game. And if you want more in-depth strategies to multiply your income in your 20s, stick around. because my next video will walk you through step by step exactly how to do it.